Welcome to Copilot Podcasts. You know that moment when your friend group changes and suddenly everything just works better? Today, we're diving into a fascinating story about three friends, Samantha, Mia, and Parth, who discovered that sometimes less is more in the world of Roblox gaming.
Oh, this is such an interesting case study in modern friendship dynamics.
Right? And what makes it even more fascinating is how it reflects broader trends in online gaming communities. We're going to explore how these three friends found their groove and what it tells us about friendship in the digital age.
You know, it's particularly relevant given that Roblox has over 77.7 million daily active users now. That's a massive social ecosystem we're talking about.
Wait, 77.7 million? That's more than the population of many countries.
Exactly. And what's really interesting is how Roblox has evolved from just being a gaming platform to becoming what they call the ultimate virtual universe.
So how does this relate to our three friends?
Well, Roblox recently introduced something called the Party API, which is designed specifically to keep friend groups together during gameplay.
Oh, tell me more about that.
It's actually pretty cool. It ensures that when friends join a game together, they spawn in the same location and can seamlessly move between different experiences while staying connected.
That must make a huge difference for groups like Samantha, Mia, and Parth.
Absolutely. And what's fascinating is how these technical features support natural friendship dynamics. The research shows that smaller, more focused groups often have stronger bonds.
Is that why excluding Terrence might have actually been beneficial for the group?
According to recent studies on online gaming communities, yes. Sometimes having a more concentrated group leads to better communication and stronger social connections.
But isn't exclusion generally seen as negative?
That's a great point. Research shows it's not about the exclusion itself, but rather about finding the right group dynamic that allows for meaningful interaction.
And what kinds of activities do these three typically engage in on Roblox?
Well, Roblox offers about 40 million different experiences. Popular games like Adopt Me, Bed Wars, and Murder Mystery 2 are great for group play.
40 million? That's an overwhelming number of choices.
It is, but that's where having a tight-knit group helps. They can focus on games they all enjoy rather than trying to accommodate too many different preferences.
Let's talk about the mental health aspect of this. How does gaming together affect their well-being?
That's particularly relevant because Roblox just launched their Love Your Mind World initiative, focusing on teen mental health.
Oh, really? What's that about?
It's a collaboration with mental health experts that includes interactive zones where players can practice positive mental health strategies through gameplay.
That sounds really innovative.
It is. And according to their research, 72% of teens on Roblox say it's extremely important to take care of their mental well-being.
So having a solid friend group like Samantha, Mia, and Parth must really help with that.
Exactly. The research shows that playing in these online platforms fosters a sense of belonging and supports friendship development.
But what about the challenges? There must be some downsides to online friendship.
Well, studies have shown that toxic behavior can be an issue in gaming communities. That's why Roblox has implemented strong moderation features.
How do those work?
Recent research from Northeastern University found that longer suspensions for bad behavior actually help reduce toxic interactions without driving players away.
That's fascinating. So the platform itself helps maintain healthy friendships?
Yes, and it's particularly effective because these features are designed around how young people naturally develop social skills.
Speaking of development, how does this kind of gaming affect their social skills?
Research shows that collaborative activities in virtual worlds help develop problem-solving skills and scientific thinking through roleplay.
So it's not just about having fun?
Not at all. These platforms are actually helping shape how the next generation learns to communicate and collaborate.
And how does the Party API we mentioned earlier play into this?
It addresses what was previously a major frustration, friends getting split up or spawning apart. Now they can maintain that social connection throughout their gaming session.
That must make a huge difference for groups like our three friends.
Absolutely. And it's worth noting that Roblox is increasingly being used in therapeutic settings too.
Wait, really? In therapy?
Yes. There are now certified play therapists using Roblox to help clients develop social skills and emotional regulation.
That's incredible. How does that work?
Therapists can observe how clients interact in games, assess their social skills, and use the platform to practice healthy communication strategies.
So for Samantha, Mia, and Parth, their gaming is actually helping them develop important life skills?
Exactly. They're building communication skills, learning to collaborate, and developing emotional intelligence, all while having fun.
And the smaller group size probably helps with that?
Research suggests that smaller groups allow for more meaningful interactions and deeper friendship development.
So sometimes less really is more.
Precisely. And with Roblox's new features, these smaller groups can have even more focused and meaningful experiences together.
What about the future? Where do you see this heading?
Well, Roblox is already valued at around $25 to $30 billion, making it one of the world's largest virtual economies.
That's mind-blowing. The GDP of a small country.
And it's not just about the money, it's about how these platforms are reshaping the way people connect and form relationships.
So for friends like Samantha, Mia, and Path, this is just the beginning?
Exactly. As these platforms evolve, they're creating new ways for friends to share experiences and build stronger connections.
Let's wrap this up. What's the big takeaway from their story?
I think it shows us that in the digital age, quality of connection often matters more than quantity. Sometimes, finding your perfect gaming trio is better than trying to include everyone.
And with platforms like Roblox evolving to support these connections,
The future of friendship might look very different from what we're used to, but it's no less meaningful.
well, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Copilot Podcasts. Remember, whether you're building in Brookhaven or surviving in Bed Wars, sometimes the perfect squad is just 3 friends who click.
And maybe leaving Terrence out wasn't about exclusion at all, it was about finding the right balance for everyone.
Exactly. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of friendship in the digital age. Until next time, keep gaming, keep connecting, and remember, sometimes three's company, and that's perfectly okay.